Many people mistakenly think that being frugal is living a life of deprivation. Quite the opposite. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, this is Jan. Welcome to another episode on my channel, the Save Money and More with Jan channel. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate everybody's time. And as always, I hope that everyone listening is doing well. Hope you're taking a little time out for yourself today. It's very important to do that. Kick back a minute, have a little iced coffee or water or whatever it is, take a minute for you. There you go. So nice that you're here. Because I'm frugal, I seriously don't mind doing these things. Honestly, number one, I don't mind waiting for something that I really want or need to go on sale. I am going to absolutely try my very best to get the very best price for something. If I could get the exact same item at a better price, why not? I'll never understand for the life of me. Sometimes people, they get kind of braggadocious about, for example, bragging about how they paid more for something. And I say to myself, okay, I don't find that anything to brag about. I'd rather, just get something at a better price for the exact same item. But, again, that's me. And like I said, I seriously don't mind doing certain things and waiting for certain items to go on sale that I need or whatever. I'm totally, totally at peace with that. I will wait. It is okay. The world will not come to a halt. Next, I'm not going to worry about wearing the latest fashions. I truly do not worry about stuff like that. I consider that part of my non fluffery thinking. I mean, I like nice things to look at. I don't like to look at, tattered stuff, things that, should be cleaned or whatever. But that has nothing to do with running around and having to purchase the absolutely latest trends. For me, at my point, I will not judge anyone else, but I'm again talking about myself. So for me as a frugal person, it is not that important for me as a frugal person specifically to concern myself about looking or jumping around for the latest fashions. All right. Next, let's say that I like to eat hamburger meat. Okay. Okay. So if I like it, I get a good price for it. Does it really matter to someone else if I choose to eat hamburger meat one time a week? No. First of all, it makes no difference to someone else's family or life that I choose to eat as my, part of my menu, and if it's within my budget. If I want to eat hamburger meat once a week, so what? Who cares? I don't worry about things like that. I'm just saying, I don't have to impress anyone. I'm just saying. Next, I don't mind doing things with great intention. Yeah, I like to make intentional decisions, intentional purchases. Now, I know that sounds like a lot of work and heavy thinking, but it's really not. It's really not for me. I'll take like that X number of minutes, for example, and consider something. And then when I'm done considering it, or if I need more time, I'll take more time later on in the day. I don't get weighed down by it, but I also don't mind doing things with great intention, like asking myself if something is a want versus is something a need. So in that area, no, doesn't bother me. Next, I don't mind hearing other people's frugal ideas and other people's financial points of view. I keep my mind open. I like to learn other things. Other people offer such a vast variety of interesting points of view. Everybody's life is different, and everybody's uh, things are different the way they choose to live. For example, my idea of frugal living may be too frugal living for someone else, and somebody else might say, "Gee, Jan, you could be tighten it up and be a little more frugal." It all depends on the vantage point and point of view. But I definitely love to listen to other people's frugal choices and stuff of that nature. It's really kind of fun. We get a better sense of, where people are in that area. So it really could be very interesting. And the beautiful part is that we get to do what? Just that where here on a platform just like this. It really is a lot of fun. So, in my mind's eye, I don't mind doing things with great intention, and I don't mind hearing other people's frugal ideas. Next, does not repeat, it does not bother me to go meatless a couple of dinners or lunches a week. For example, I'll take usually somewhere between 2 or 3 nights out of the week. I will not have red meat. When I say meatless, okay, let me be item specific. Okay. I say meatless in terms of red meat. But if I want protein, like let's say chicken, which is not a bad thing to have, I'll be totally okay with that. It's cost effective. It's a great protein. Uh, but as far as like red meat goes, I kind of like limit myself on the red meat, and I'm like totally okay. I mean, everybody's different. Here I go again with that, but it's the truth. So for me, and it's also really wallet friendly in my honest and in my experience, not just an opinion on that. So yeah, so it doesn't bother me to go a few nights or days without red meat. I'm just saying, some people never eat meat, so everybody's situation is different. Next, I'm perfectly okay. Now get a load of this. Now some people think it's silly. I don't think it's silly, but I am perfectly okay, and it does not bother me at all in the least whatsoever. For example, I am perfectly okay with watering down shampoos, detergents, dish liquids, things of that nature to stretch and get the maximum. I'd rather get, for example, a good quality. Let's talk about that Dawn dish liquid for a minute. This is excellent quality dish detergent, in my honest. It really is. And not just honest opinion, in my experience. I mean, ever hear the expression, a little dab will do you? Some people use that expression, but it's the truth because I get so much. I mean, I'll take an old bottle, okay, and I will fill it up with literally like, and I'll count the drops. I have like this little counting thing. Of course, five is my favorite number. So I'll count, let's say, five drops, squeeze five drops of that liquid into an empty, bottle like that, similar bottle from the past, and I'll fill it up with water. Can I tell you something? That five drops lasts me the whole day. So literally, it's just unbelievable. It's just absolutely, to me, it's mind boggling that I can literally stretch to make a whole new bottle and it still gets the job done. See, that's the thing that really shocks me. It's not like, well, I'm just stretching it. I have to use so much extra elbow grease. I have not found that in my experience. Let me know in the comments section below how many times, you can, if you've done that, how long can you, stretch a bottle of that? And it's a fun thing to do. Put a date when you open up a new if you use that product versus another product. Put dates on those things and see how quickly or how long it takes for you to use up that item. That is a fun thing to know. It's great information for like if you want to plan to make a purchase for stockpiling for like a few months ahead of time or a few weeks ahead of time, whatever that works for you. Do it just as a fun project, but you'll be shocked and amazed. So actually, number six, I am, like I said, I am perfectly okay with watering down shampoos, detergents, and dish liquids to get the maximum value. All right. Next, number seven, I have no problem with creating a completely freebie, no spend weekend. It is not a deprivation, it is a fun challenge. I've done it many, many times, and I've done different things each time. So it's not like, well, yeah, you got it down to a science, and you probably do the same old tired thing, walk around the park or what. No, 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 no. Here's the trick. Here's the trick. Do your freebie activity that you enjoy. You could change it up every week if you want, or if you're totally happy with your freebie activity without changing it up, then go for it. If that's the thing that works for you, you see, that's the trick. If it works for you, you'll be shocked and amazed. A lot of people spend like, and maybe, I mean, I could be wrong, unnecessarily so, but a lot of people really overly spend on a weekend. Why? Because it's the weekend. And you could ask them, well, why'd you spend that much? That much. Like if you're talking, well, it's the weekend. Okay, but if you have it, great. Hey, go for it. No judgment. Well, it's no judgment ever. But I just ask myself, like, would that make sense for me? So for me, I choose to because I want to have a no spend weekend. Let's say 2 out of the 4 weekends. And the ones that I do spend, trust me, the number is very, very minimal. But that is me. All right. So I hope you enjoyed some of the stuff that I mentioned. Do you find it relatable to yourself? Is this something that you do? Let me know in the comments section below. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate everybody's time. Don't forget to come back if you happen to be up overnight, if you're like a night owl or very early bird. Look for my shorter version of Saving Money and More with Jan channel version. I call that the No Frills video. Again, thanks for being here. Don't forget to click like, and really, really importantly, clicking like, it's not for an ego trip. I don't care about stuff like that. If you know me long enough, I really don't. I'm just saying. But the algorithm on here appreciates a lot of likes. If it doesn't see a lot of likes, it is not going to push what I consider a helpful video to someone else for someone else. So you're not really doing it for me totally. You're doing this to help out the channel. So just, if you'd be so kind to smash down the like button. Thank you so much. I really appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to come back tomorrow.